Welcome everybody. We're here, finally here. Made it through the whole album in one day. May 15th, 2021. Brockhampton, The Light, Part 2. We are about to jump into this. I've listened to the whole album, but we are starting this song with absolutely no momentum. If you watched my last video, or my last Brockhampton video I should say, it was reacting to Dear Lord off of Roadrunner, New Light, New Machine. This, today, is The Light, Part 2, the last song on Roadrunner. Dear Lord was awful. So, let's jump into this. The Light, Part 2. Let's see if we can end this album on a high note and make me happy, hopefully. Let's go. Guitar is always positive. The light is worth the wait. This whole album is really like suicide surrounded. It's a little weird. Couldn't save me from the world back then. Thank God for teaching me to learn how to have empathy even when it burns. Empathy can hurt more than anything else in the world. This is the verse that made me cry. Those lines are important, I gotta say that. I didn't have much to say during that Joba verse. And, so that verse for, I don't know, if you couldn't catch it from what was played, if you haven't heard the song before. A verse is centered around his father committing suicide. And the questions that he has for him, what he would do to talk with him again. You know, just how it affected him, how he feels for feeling like that's a part of him too. I don't talk about it much on the channel because there's no real reason to most of the time, but I actually lost my own father to suicide. And that verse in particular is very hard for me to listen to. When I first heard it, we were in the car. I was listening to their concert thing that they had a while ago, the video concert, and Joba did that verse live. I was sitting in the car listening to it while my girlfriend was driving, and I bawled my eyes out. I cried for 5-10 minutes after that song played. I'm pretty sure it was the last song of the night. That is not a song that I'm going to be able to keep in my playlist because I am always going to feel things I don't want to feel. I don't want to have to think about all the time, every time I hear that song. Joba is brave for writing about that. To put that out there for people to see like that's incredibly hard to do, and I can't imagine how I would try to do that myself. I have tried to do that myself, and it doesn't ever come out like you want it to. Never. You never feel like you're doing everything, every aspect of that, the justice that it deserves, and Joba executed that perfectly. As far as quality goes, it's hard to even talk about the album now. As far as quality goes, they ended the album on a higher note with that song. That is definitely the most emotional song, probably the most hard-hitting song on the album, and it's good to end with it that way. In that way, I guess. What do I say about this album? It started off really, really strong, and then it peaked at some point, and from the peak it petered down until it was, honestly, Dear Lord was damn near unlistenable. And I hate to say that, but it really was. I did not like that even a little bit, but it came back with probably the best song on the album at the end there. This is still a great album. My throat hurts. This is still a great album. Let me look at it again. There's 13 songs here. I'm gonna say Buzzcut is good, Chain On is crazy, Count On Me. Did I like Count On Me? I think I like Count On Me. Bankroll is good. I think Windows I really like too. or I think Windows was like kind of like a half and half. What's the occasion? Don't shoot up the party. I'd say 7 playlisted songs, definitely at least. 8 really good songs. Some misses, but it happens. Overall, I'd say I'd say I was pretty accurate with my initial assessment. Maybe a 7 out of 10 for the whole album. I will probably go back and update that number grade of the album eventually. Just I don't know. I need to get more listens in, obviously, to give it a true number grade. I think I'm gonna do something like ranking all the Brockhampton albums. I'll do like a number grades and a tier list sort of thing. That'll be fun. I don't know when that'll get done. Kind of catching my breath now. Like I said, that was hard for me to listen to. It's hard for me to do that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the Roadrunner, New Light, New Machine. We've now done the whole album. Thank you guys so much for being here with me on this little journey. Leave a like, comment what I should listen to, react to next, and whatever else you thought about the album, about me, whatever you want to say, leave it down there. Subscribe, leave a like, and if you've watched this and you haven't seen any of the other ones, check those out too. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan. Today obviously is May 2021, so it's still earlier, but by the time you get this, I hope everything that I've planned is out into fruition. And you can click the links down below. I hope they're there. But thank you so much for watching. And yeah, Brockhampton, Roadrunner. Later.